Today's question is why is there American English and British English? Why do both English exist and why are they so different? Maybe more to the point, why are they so different? The question was by Ayane. Ayane, she's my TCUE, Tagasaki City University of Economics student, second grade. Yes, you can see over here on the left, yeah, there's some examples of chips and fries, jumper, sweater, uh, ladybird, ladybug, yes, jug, pitcher. There's a lot of examples. I have a video on this channel too. If you want to watch the video, like type in, I think I have actually three videos because there's three or more different ways English is different. I think grammar video, vocabulary video, and there's maybe a pronunciation video. So please watch those. But it's interesting, of course, it connects to history. If you know history, you know why. So of course, sorry, I'm losing my voice suddenly. So America was, of course, history. We were colonized by British, of course. So British were the first to make America America, right? But that was well, when they moved to America, 1520, 1620, the first city, like 1620, and Revolutionary War in 1776. And so that was 150 years later. And then since then, it's been kind of 250 years since then. So, of course, over that time, we have an ocean between us and we have geography is different and history is different. So, especially the fact that America became independent, unlike New Zealand or Australia or Canada, we became independent. So, we independently evolved our language differently. From the British way and the American way. It's very interesting when you see like Japanese, for example, that settled in Hawaii. They have much older Japanese than modern Japanese in Japan because they kept the Japanese when they moved there, or they evolved it differently, I should say. So evolution. So of course, it based on culture and geography. Also, this is also surprising when I researched this that Webster, Noah Webster, he made the Webster's Dictionary very famous. In England, they have the Oxford English Dictionary, OED. In America, we have the Webster Dictionary. So we were always debating in school. When I was in school, should you use the Webster Dictionary or the Oxford Dictionary? So Oxford Dictionary, made by Noah Webster around 1820 or 30, he deliberately made English spelling. So until then, we had random spellings for everything. He intentionally made things easier to spell. For example, color became COLOR from him instead of the OUR, like flavor, color, things like that. So he wanted to nationalize a type of spelling and grammar and vocabulary. And so he intentionally made it much more American than British. So he had a lot of influence, more than I thought. And of course, ongoing cultural exchanges like we have TV and movies and things like that. Of course, we in the last, in my opinion, the last 20 years, we've become actually closer. So as uh, more British, more American movies and TV shows are going to England, also maybe more are going to America, we're becoming much more harmonized. So we're similar, much more similar than we used to be. But still, that's the reason. Yes, history, culture, an ocean between us. Yes. What's the famous quote? Two languages that couldn't be more different. Yeah, separated by an ocean, but their languages are completely different, like English and British. Sorry, American English and British English. Yeah, my first country I ever visited was actually England, London, England, and it created a unique experience for me. I've been to 25 countries now, and when I arrived there, I was sleeping on the plane. I went with a Boy Scout troop, so it was seven boys and three adults. And when we got into the airport, they were kind of pushing me on the luggage cart. So I was still asleep on the luggage cart when we got to the customs guy, and he starts talking to me. And it was such a culture shock. Had it been Spain or France or Italy, things I've been to later on, I would have probably been less culture shocked because it was English, but it wasn't my English. So I was shocked. So this was back in the mid 80s. So I was shocked, like, oh, what's happening? Where are we? What country are we in? What happened? So this isn't a foreign country. He's speaking English, but it's a strange English. What's so it was unusual to me. So just like I'm sure British coming to America back in those days before movies and TV went around the world, of course they were surprised by American English. We have very different spellings, pronunciation, and grammar. So again, watch that video on my channel if you want to learn more about the details of this. This was again like why is British and American English different by Ayane, TCUE student, second grade. Okay, thanks very much, and keep those questions coming, and please share these with your friends and family if you're enjoying these videos. See you next time. See you.